and on decreasing temperature, the solubility of gas in a liquid increases. The next one, when we increase the pressure, then the solubility of gas in a liquid increases. And when we decrease the pressure, then the solubility of gas in a liquid decreases. It means the next one, on increasing pressure, the solubility of gas in a liquid increases. And on decreasing pressure, the solubility of gas in a liquid decreases. This is all about the factor affecting the solubility. What are these? These are the nature of the solute. These are the nature of the solvent. The next one, temperature. The next one, pressure. But first of all, we have discussed the solubility. It means the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in 100 gram of a specific solvent at a specific temperature. It means the solubility is going to depend upon the nature of solute, nature of solvent, temperature and pressure. Let us see. We have discussed that like dissolve like. It means if the solute is covalent, then it will dissolve in covalent solvent. And if the solute is ionic, such as sodium chloride, then it will dissolve in ionic solvent. It means it will dissolve in water because water is polar. To the next one, we will see the effect of temperature. In order to know the effect of temperature, if we have a solid dissolve in a liquid, when solid dissolve in a liquid, let us have example, sodium chloride dissolve in a liquid, then in that case, the solubility increases on increasing temperature because of increase in the interparticle space, and the solubility decreases on decreasing temperature. In case of dissolution of gas in a liquid, the solubility decreases with increasing temperature and the solubility increases by decreasing temperature. The next one, pressure. In case of solubility of solid in a liquid, pressure has no effect because solids and liquids are incompressible. But when we discuss the solubility of gas in a liquid, then by increasing pressure, the solubility of gas solute in a liquid solvent increases on increasing pressure and decreases on decreasing pressure. This is all about the solubility and the factor affecting solubility. We will discuss the physical and the chemical change. But before discussing physical and chemical change, first of all, I will discuss reversible and irreversible change that you have already studied in class 8th. Reversible and irreversible is quite different from physical and chemical changes. There is no relation between the physical and chemical change together with reversible and irreversible. We have studied reversible and irreversible. The physical change may be reversible or irreversible. Together with the chemical change may be reversible or irreversible. It means there is no relation between the reversible, irreversible reaction, physical and chemical reactions. These are quite different from each other. Let us know, let us discuss what is reversible and irreversible. Reversible reaction, it means a reaction or a process in which on removal of external agency or the force, if the substance regain its original state, then that is termed as reversible. For example, if we have a rubber band and by application of force when we stretch it, on stretching it, what we have done? We have applied force. But as we remove the force, the rubber band shrinks and regains its original shape. It means on removal of external force, the rubber band is going to acquire its original shape. Then this type of reaction is termed as reversible reaction. The next one, when we blow a balloon, on removing the mouth, on opening the mouth, the gas comes out and the balloon regains its original shape, then this reaction is termed as reversible reaction. Then what is irreversible? If we have glass and when we break it, when we throw it, it is broken down into pieces. From that broken pieces, we will not get the glass on removal of force. Though we are going to remove the force, but that broken pieces of the glasses are not going to not going to convert into a glass. It means that is irreversible. If we have a paper and when we fold the paper to give a shape of aeroplane to it, then it is a type of reversible. Why? Because we can unfold the paper to get it. We can unfold the aeroplane to get the paper again. Then in that case, this is termed as reversible. But in case when we will burn the paper or tear the paper, then from that tear part of the paper we will not get the paper again on removal of force. Then it is termed as irreversible. Now in this class we will discuss physical and chemical changes. Let us see how we are going to discuss physical and chemical changes. If we have a class of what we are discussing, physical and chemical changes. We are discussing here the first one, physical change. If we have liquid water, this one is liquid water. We know the composition H2O. When we cool it, it is converted into ice. And when we heat it, it is converted into vapors. What we see here, this one is ice, this one is liquid, this one is vapor. It means on cooling the liquid water, it is converted into ice. It means the change has occurred. And what is the change? It means on cooling there is change in the state. Change in state. What is the change in state? From here to here it changes from liquid to solid. It means here the change occur, but what we see it is converted into liquid to solid on cooling. In this context, the change has occurred on increasing temperature. Liquid changes to vapor. It means in this context too the change has occurred. But let us see whether the new substances form or not. Here it is H2O. Here the change has occurred, but it remains H2O. On hitting it, it is converted into vapor. Here it is 2H2O. It means in this changes, there is the chemical composition remains same. It means during this change, no new substance are formed. It means during this change, the change has occurred, but no new substance are formed. Then that change is termed as physical change. Let us know the physical change. If during a change, no new substance are formed, then it is known as physical change. Let us know what is the physical property. The property which is observed during the physical change is termed as physical property. It means during conversion of ice into water, when ice convert into water, here it is H2O, here it is H2O. It means during the conversion, no new substance is formed, but change has occurred. Change has occurred in a state. It means the conversion of ice into water is a kind of physical change. Why? Because no new substance are formed. But during this change, what we know? We know the melting point of ice. Melting point of ice. It means melting point is a physical property. During this conversion, when we heat the liquid water, it is converted into vapor at 100 degrees centigrade. Then what we know during this conversion, it is a physical change, a property we observed, that is boiling point. It means the melting point and the boiling points are physical properties. What we know? The property which we observe during physical change is known as physical property. For example, melting point, boiling point. Let us understand it by taking various examples. But we will also know the reversible and irreversible in this reaction physical changes. Let us see. Ice can be converted into water and water can be converted into ice. Then it is a kind of reversible physical change. Liquid water can be converted into vapor, vapor can be cooled into liquid water. It means they can be reversed. It means this is a physical change and it can be reversed, then it is termed as reversible physical changes. Let us know, let us clear the physical change by taking various examples. If we if we cut a wood, then on cutting the wood, before it was wood, and after cutting it, the size changes, but it remain wood. It means during cutting, during this change, no new substances formed. Then it is termed as physical changes. If we have a glass, when we break it into various pieces, then what we see, the change has occurred. It means the shape and size of the glass has changed. But before breaking, it was glass. After breaking, it is glass. It means no new substance is formed. Then it is a type of physical changes. When we have a sheet of paper, when we tear it, before it was paper, after it was paper, tearing. But the change has occurred. It means the change has occurred in the shape, size. Then it is a type of physical changes. If you cut a tree, then before it was wood, after cutting it is wood, then it is a type of physical changes. When we hammer iron into a sheet, if we hammer an iron block into a sheet, then it is a kind of physical changes. But the changes occur in shape and size. But before hitting, it was iron, and after hitting, it is iron. That's why no new substance are formed, and those changes in which no new substance are formed, it is termed as physical changes. Now we will discuss the chemical change. Chemical change, it means a change during which new substances are formed. Let us have an example. When we burn the wood, it means on burning wood, a new substance is formed that are acids. That is quite different from the wood. It means during this change, a new substance is formed, then it is termed as chemical change. What do we mean by chemical change? If during a change, a new substance is formed, then it is termed as chemical change. Chemical change. A change in which new substances formed is termed as chemical change. The next one, and the property which we observe during chemical change is known as chemical property. Chemical change, I have explained you that when during a change a new substance is formed, then this type of change is termed as chemical change, and the property observed during the change is termed as chemical property. For example, burning of magnesium ribbon. When we burn magnesium ribbon, it means Mg plus O2 is to give 2MgO. This is magnesium ribbon. When you burn it, then what we got? We got magnesium oxide, SS. Here what we know by this change? Sorry. What we know? We know that whether the magnesium ribbon is combustible or not. It means combustible is a chemical property. Combustibility of the substance is a chemical property. What do you mean? Burning of wood, burning of paper, these are the example of chemical change. It means let us differentiate the physical together with the chemical changes. If we have a paper, when we fold it in the form of aeroplane, then it is a kind of physical change. Why? Because before folding it is paper, it was paper, and after folding it is paper. It means during this folding change, no new substance are formed, then it is a kind of physical change. But when we burn the paper, on burning paper, SSR produced, which is a new substance. Therefore, during this change, new substance are formed, then it is termed as chemical change. This is how we can differentiate the physical together with chemical changes. What we have discussed today? We have discussed solubility. Solubility, it means the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a given solvent at a constant temperature. That means we have seen that by changing the solute, by changing the solvent, by changing the temperature, by changing the pressure, the solubility of a gas in a liquid or the solubility of solid in a liquid, in term general we can say the solubility is going to affect it. We have discussed the temperature effect on solubility. It means in case of solubility of solid in a liquid, when we increase the temperature, the solubility increases and the solubility decreases on decreasing temperature. To the next, we have discussed that in case of solubility of gas in a liquid, on increasing temperature, the solubility decreases, and on decreasing temperature, the solubility increases. To the next, the pressure does not affect on the solubility of solid in a liquid because solids and liquids are incompressible. Therefore, pressure has not effect on the solubility of solid in a liquid. But in case of solubility of gas in a liquid, on increasing pressure, the dissolution or the solubility of gas in a liquid increases, and on decreasing pressure, the solubility of gas in a liquid decreases. As you have seen in case of soft drinks,